It is 1 o'clock. We're not playing baseball. And Montgomery Biscuits are currently on top, playing in Double A right now. I don't hit, sadly.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. Standing in, Dave Hearns, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Dave Hearns is retired to lead off the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Todd Callaway. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature.
Uh-oh.
And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
6 pitches!
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
In now, Justin Wilkins. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lewis Beal, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, knuckler, strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
Here comes your
Lined up
first
and
away.
the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Esquivel, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Knuckleball. No.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gallegos on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Ray Ramiro, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ballard will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Jim Arthur, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2.
I challenge anybody to play me at this game.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Diego Pinheiro. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Pearson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hale in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Settling in now, Dave Kearns. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
I tell him he's not going to do anything.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Todd Callaway is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Turn it up to AAA.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's out number 2. Now batting, Justin Wilkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and Montgomery's out in front here.
I got a lead, no?
Leading off the inning, Lewis Beal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sauce.
That was nasty.
To go down swinging there. Alexi Esquivel becomes the second out here in inning number 5. So digging in now, Ray Ramiro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from that cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Riding in once again, Jim Arthur. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jim Arthur.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he misses there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ripped down the line.
Oh my God, nice play, Brady.
Gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late,
I just
every
got
play
caught
is
up.
exciting and
Was my third
stressful for
baseman?
the fielders.
My
We'll
team
see if they
can do that?
can
Was he
continue
just savage?
making the plays behind him.
And he does do it all the time.
Digging in now, Diego Pinheiro.
Number 15, second baseman, Diego.
So that just kind of reminded me of him. I guess I don't know. Screw it.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
He's
Hard
out.
hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Biscuits lead it 2-0.
Come on, let me pitch.
Digging in once again, Dave Kearns. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, no. Oh. All right. Knuckleball. Thank you. Woo-wee! Come on now.
Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Todd Callaway. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's a strike. Watch.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Nasty, dude.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Let's go!
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I'm going for Mike Fire's no-hitter.
At the plate, Justin Wilkins. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Nice. Nice. Hey, what are we doing? High fastball.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still working on a masterpiece. 7 per. Ready now, Lewis Field. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
I'm a
And
starter.
the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
One knuckleball. High knuckleball. Now what? Fastball, right? No, it's a knuckleball. Still fell off, okay? Knuckleball right now.
Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way.
I thought I hit him. You know what?
Bouncer to the left side.
Out, please!
Throw on
Yeah,
the first
baby!
in time, so
Let's
the
go!
leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Get on my face!
Coming to the plate now, Alexi Escobar.
Wouldn't have hurt if
Third
it hit
trip
him.
to the plate
Hit
for
him.
him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And
That's
all
fine.
1-0.
That's fine.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1
Double.
out, nobody on. Towards second.
No!
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, you're starting to think you're...
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Barons earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Steven Braxton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Nieto hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
My bad. Language, sorry. It all went down, isn't it? Right when you got that base hit, dude. Ooh, somebody's watching. Good for me. Nobody probably cares either. Bullpen. I'm gonna go for knuckleball break. Boom. There. Yeah, I gotta change my
A
animation.
manager checks in with his ball club.
Good job. So, earlier, I almost pitched a perfect game, but I didn't because I'm kind of mad about that. I'm actually really mad about it. We're gonna win this game though, guaranteed. We got beat by the Barons and we're the Biscuits. Alright, here we go.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Stepping in, Dave Kearns. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Let's go.
Left fielder, Dave Kearns.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Strike.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand,
Catch that.
they're 3-2. I know they were expecting
Oh,
more,
wow.
but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home,
Nice.
this is a must-win.
Santana handles it for the first out of the game.
Batting second,
Here comes the first pitch.
Todd Callaway.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
That's exactly what up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Justin Wilkins. And
Who was watching
off
me?
the plate for
I
a
don't know
ball,
who that was.
1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped him up. Hale is there, and the side is retired.
Shut
Nothing
up!
doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding into the box, Lewis Beal, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
It's fine.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. To his left, Valadares. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Alexei Esquivel. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground toward the left. Santana takes it in, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Ray Ramiro, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And that misses for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Serious?
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 now.
Hi there.
Two and two.
Get out of my face.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping into the box, Harrison Pearson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering, and the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Aaron Morantz, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Batting average down in the low 210s. No home runs as of yet. 10 RBI. Short, hit hard. To his left, Robertson. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Eric Bailey is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Dave Hearns, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
You got 2 seconds to go. I'm going to get you on nasty knuckler.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So striding in, Todd Callaway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No. Sorry, my friend came to the door. Head up. Not gonna let him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like
Shot down the first base line.
Hold on.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
Hey, stop it.
But this is going to get fouled. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Justin Wilkins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do.
The right fielder, number 34, Lewis Field.
Into the box, Lewis Field. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Alexi Esquivel. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball if he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on a big hole between first and second.
And that one just missed outside. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Late that time for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Guardado is in pursuit. And the runner will score from second. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Next will be the designated hitter, Harrison Pearson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. On the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Morant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Robertson. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, Eric Bailey. He singled his last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's nothing in 1.
What are you talking about?
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Dave Hearns, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Popped high in the air. Robertson is underneath this one, and that will retire the side.
So you better catch
So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Hunter Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Birmingham took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Richie Brown wins his
I got Yanni.
Welcome to MLB. Striding into the box, Dave Britt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that.
Robertson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
It's foul, buddy.
Nothing in 2 count.
Whoever just said that.
And it's fouled away.
I got you.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Rod McCormick. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Out of my face!
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is.
I'm striking this hell out.
Still feel confident.
No balls and a strike to count.
Skirts get wrecked. Little trash boy, ready?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. McCormick, runner at first with 2 gone.
Yay! Oh.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
He fell like 47 of them.
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. So stepping in, Russell Rose. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1.
Boy, get out of my
face! High in the air into shallow left center. DeVore moving forward, 1 away. Now at the plate, Pablo Ortega. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Pablo Ortega.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Watch this.
Swing and a little tap, but it gets fouled.
Watch his knuckleball.
Another 0-2 home. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Digging in, Christian Automez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
What?
This is ball 1.
Okay.
Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up.
Bye-bye. See you later. I want it.
And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. At the plate, Chad Wallace. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit out towards second. Ballard has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, friends, so today I'm going to be playing some baseball, and it's going to be freaking great.
It's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Alright, so look, let me just adjust my blanket here. Well, not mine, my sister's. Nobody cares, right?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shitting. What doing? Get out of my face. Oh, man.
Behind Owen Suna. One out, nobody on.
Look, we're up 5. Oh, you know who's winning this game.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Dave Britt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I spilled it. It's very cold. Oh, my God.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Golly, that is cold. Sorry, guys. I'm putting a new shirt now, though. Have this. This is my brother's shirt, my little brother's, my little 2-year-old brother's shirt. I fit it because I'm freaking like the smallest person on the planet. So yeah, here we go. Got a 2-year-old shirt on.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Stop. See a thing.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And he couldn't get on top of it as this is stuck behind shortstop. Robertson has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. Now at the plate, Preston DeVore. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, DeVore carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Throw Jersey to school. What do you mean?
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Baby, let's go. Okay, okay. Yeah, the Blue River's team.
Line to the
Yeah!
right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Base
So
hit.
that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Oh my gosh, talking.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
Nice hit, man. That was great. Let's do it.
Into the box now, David Cortez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side, Ballard is there, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping up now, Rod McCormick. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamal Gallego.
Here's the 0-1. And a knuckleball that stays too high.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half.
That's what it was.
Into the box, Russell Rose. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Drilled on the ground but short. Robertson right there. Go on the first, takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Audemays. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I
He's
got
been throwing
you.
strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 the count now. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Netzel. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Now at the plate, Chad Wallach. Start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched at this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, got these.
I'm set with the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Britt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Santana shading to his right, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Now to the plate, David Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
To 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You stupid little freaking.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day. He kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Roll, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Barehanded for one. On to first, the double play.
Sick.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Russell Rose is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Watch the knuckle card right in front of me now.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. In now, Pablo Ortega. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead could have really helped settle him in.
High pop-up. Number 11 has a play. 1 away. Ready once again, Christian Automaze. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Chad Waller stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got it back out of the way.
2 walks.
Line to the right side, but foul. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every ball is going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single, found some green grass.
So coming to the plate, Josh Richmond, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Adames over at second. Waller at first, 1 gone. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dave Britt. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
1-1 the count now. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to
Come
barely
on,
get back
I need
to first.
this.
Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first.
For Montgomery, number 36.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Montgomery led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 11 earns win.
My ERA.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Yeah, I want to get drafted from Cardinals. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. So, I'm gonna have to cover the camera because that is how streamers are in real games. Here you go. I'm gonna go out so that, you guys can listen to the music or whatever, but I'm gonna go back. See you later. It'll be like 37 years. It's actually my bad. Cause so my stomach doesn't feel that right now. So you know that whole ordeal happened. So yeah, that's. I'm gonna let my Instagram know that I'm live. Probably should have done that an hour ago. Oh man, my stomach hurts. Live and been live. Hi there. Yoit.
Yelled.
Wait, what? It says what I type? There's no way.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Hi, loser.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 11, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
That's up.
Popped him up. Buck over to his left, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Barker.
1.
2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this.
Digging in, Enrique Flores. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
I know how to fix it for you guys. I got you. I figured what it was. I figured it out. So that sound, that ugly sound that you guys don't like, that is.
All right, here we go.
Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plesac, and welcome.
Fans, the baseball tomorrow.
That's what we don't like right there. That crowd volume is really icky, and it screws with how my sounds.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low,
Oh,
apparently.
that's so nice. You don't even know, you guys. There we go.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Nasty.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bonner going back on it at the track. The wall. Gone.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Mark Matheson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lucius Hippern waits on deck. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. This is pulled into right. 3-3. And that's in there. Base hit.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, Luis Salgado. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Matheson on second. Hippern is over at first with one away. 3-2 now. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
Kiss that.
DeVore is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Standing in, Robert Gonzalez comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Darnell is after it, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No error. Now in the box, Mason Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mason Williams.
I'm gonna hit our friend that got a home run.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Fastest fastball I
Now a
can.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Durham. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lawrence Ponson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
3-3.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
3-1. And this misses for ball 4.
That was
The
it!
second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they pick up no run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Stepping in, Lucius Hipper. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Darnell is right there, 1 down.
After this, I'm going to watch The Office because I'm bored.
Stepping into the box, Luis Salgado. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. And quickly, there are 2 away. Settling in now, Robert Gonzalez. Called a strike on the outer edge. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. To his right, Santana. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
I don't want to pitch. My scouting report.
Coming to the plate now, Mason Williams. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Try again, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bonner sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay.
Now batting, Hunter Durham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lawrence Ponson. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Baladares in the hole. And whipped this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Barker, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Left field and deep. Bonner looks up. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Now time call here is here comes.
Jesus.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos came through late.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. I'm kind of not happy about that last lose. I have to win 3 more games before I can end the live stream. Your dog, shut up. Here, got this. Got this.
The stars of tomorrow.
Come on, you breads.
Rob Zastryzny gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the... No, the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So digging in now, Mark Zagunis. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Hanneman, the runner at second with one away.
It's deep.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Guardado. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Ponce. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Rios comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
No,
retired.
if I win this
Played
game,
an
I'll
inning,
quit.
still nothing.
Honestly.
He's set, and the pitch.
Leading off with
There's
a
a strike.
designated hitter, Frank McGee.
This is in the air out to straightaway center.
That's
Guardado
an
has a
outie.
beat on it. 1 out.
Get out of my face.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate, Thomas Hartman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Batting 7, catcher, Carlton Navarro.
Hold on, gotta go do something.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come. You can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
People of the internet. So I just found out that I have to leave. Like now. So yeah, later, see you later. And like and subscribe and be cool, okay?